What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Panfro Games, and in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing how you can get Shaymin in patch 1.1.2 in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And getting Shaymin was really easy before, however, they patched the easy way out, but now we have a brand new method to actually reach Shaymin. So yes, you can update your game and actually get Shaymin. This method is a bit trickier than the previous method in 1.1.1, but it is still possible. So if you're diligent, you can definitely do this. And I do recommend bringing max repels just to make this part a lot easier. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be at the Pokemon League, and we're actually going to be surfing down from the Pokemon League and going back into Victory Road. And down here, we're going to be able to perform a certain glitch that will allow us to actually reach the Shaymin. But you have to be in a cave to get this to work, and Victory Road just makes this the easiest. So we're going to go down here, use Rock Climb, get past the Dragon Trainer, and then we're going to be going down and heading around the area here, and we're going to go across this bridge. So we're going to go up behind that trainer, go around here, and then go through this cave. And yes, you want to keep popping max repels. You do not want a wild encounter that could break the glitch. So in this room down here, I'm gonna keep on going, and we notice that we cannot see anything. So we need to use defog, which you can get from the Safari Zone in Pastor City. So once you have used defog, which is very crucial because you need to see where you're going in this area. So if this is your first time here, you'll actually see a trainer name of Marlene, where you and Marlene will be battling against a bunch of other trainers in this area. I recommend doing that. Well, one, you have to do that the first time you get here, and the way to get rid of Marlene is to actually get out of this cave. And I recommend beating every single trainer in this area, as a trainer encounter will ruin the glitch. So first you should do that, and then after that we'll be ready to start the glitching process. To begin the glitch, we're gonna go up to the strength block up here, and we're gonna hit A, and we're gonna use strength, but we're not gonna move the block. And at this point, we're gonna be hitting up and X at the same time to pull up the menu. So now we have the menu pulled up, and we're actually moving around with the menu up. So this is going to allow us to be able to start the Shaymin glitch. Positioning is incredibly important here. So what we need to do to position is go to the bottom right corner of the map when you're touching the water, but you want to be one space away. So to check your exact positioning, you can hit the R button to see the save screen. And if you use the left stick, you can actually still move. So we want to be one away and looking at the water. You can actually easily do that with the D-pad, as the D-pad will allow you to move one step at a time and choose which direction you want to go in. A light tap will choose a direction, and a hard tap will actually just let you move. So once we're positioned right, we're going to go back, and we're going to be using the right stick here for a little bit too. The right stick allows you to use the menu without moving your character, which is really useful for a lot of these glitches. So we're going to be using the right stick to get to the bag. We're going to go to our bag, and we actually want to go all the way to our key items here. So on the TM's pocket, we're going to actually hit down on the D-pad once to the right. So we move forward. Now we're on our nugget. So we're going to hit A, and then we're going to give the nugget to a Pokemon. And we're going to give it to him. And as you heard that in the background, we're actually currently surfing. So we're going to go back. So we are surfing. And we're going to hit the save button. We're not going to save. We're just going to move with the left stick. So now we need to move to the top part of the water here. I actually recommend using the D-pad to get as close as possible without actually touching it. And we want to get all the way to the top here. And then we're going to be using the D-pad down to move down to the exact corner of this room. So what we're going to be trying to attempt here is we are trying to save our game in the middle of jumping onto the land. So we're going to be hitting, well, first we need to get the right stick to be at save your progress. Use the right stick, because if you use any other thing, you will have to restart this, as you'll be moving onto the land. When you're ready, hit right on the D-pad and then A to save your progress. And now we're going to quit the game. After reloading your game, you'll see that you are on the barrel and you're swimming on the ground. So whenever you load your game, you'll be here, which is pretty awesome, especially if you mess up. If you fall off a barrel, you can just reload your game and come back here. This part is very tricky. The movements are very tricky, and we're gonna be using the left stick to move here. However, it's gonna take trial and error for sure to get through here. Try your best to follow my upcoming movements, as this is going to be the perfect path on to move forward. I'll also say this: if you go over the water while you're floating on the ground, you'll just go back and start surfing like normal, and then you'll have to reload your game. All right, so we want to get to like this top right hand corner of the stairs here, and we're going to go down 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to move to the right. And so you see where our shadow is? We actually want to move over these rocks here, but we don't want to move over the water, because then that would ruin us. We're going to go very, very nicely over here. Then we're actually going to walk right through over here. And we just want to make sure we're not touching any of the water. Cut right down through the stairs. Go up through here. At this point, we're going to be saving our game, so hit R to save. And the reason is we need to get through that door, and we can't get through the door if we are so high up in the air. Once we save the game, we're going to turn off our game. And then when we reload the game, we're going to be onto the floor again. Now we're going to be using the left stick again to move through this cave door. And our goal here is we are going to be doing the same thing we've been doing this entire time by saving into the stairs. And then when we reload, we're going to be higher in elevation. However, these are some big stairs, and it's going to take a while. So what we need to do is we'll get into the stairs, and then hit the X button. Then we're going to hit save. And now we're going to save the game and quit out. You can see where my head is. That's going to be a good spot to place yourself. If you cannot hit the X button, you just got to remove yourself a little bit further out of the stairs. And as you can see here, we moved up an elevation. So we're just going to keep on doing this. Make sure your character model moves into the wall. However, if your character does fall off of a barrel, you can just reload your game and try again from your last save. So this is going to take maybe like 6 or 7 attempts to do, but now we're just going to save our game, do it again, load up. Some of them can be a little bit tricky. If they end up being tricky, all you have to do is reload if it doesn't work out, or you just have to mash X until you get the right position. Our ultimate goal here is to get to the top floor and have our head barely peeking out of the ground, and then we can leave. As you can see, it can be a little bit tough at times, but we were able to get it right there. So you just sometimes have to be a little bit finicky and move around and then quit out again and keep on trying this. This middle section is pretty hard. There's like essentially sort of like an invisible wall, and it's really hard to hit the X button when you're moving, but you're gonna have to just keep on trying until it works out here. You need to hit X while you're moving forward at this moment is probably the best thing. And of course, you need to be clipping through the stairs, or if you don't do that and you save, you're just gonna come back in the same location. However, it does get a lot easier once you get through here. And of course, if you do fall off like I did right there, you just gotta hit reset and try over again until you get it. Once you're at the top of the stairs, you want to just slowly go through, and if your head's popping up, that means you've done it. We're gonna go through here, and now we're gonna save our game while we are out here. So now we just want to take our left stick, go down the stairs, and if you see any invisible walls, if you feel them, because I'm pressing the stick lightly, you don't want to go through any invisible walls. I'm just running a max repel just because, but you don't need one. So if you feel an invisible wall, just don't press too hard into it or you'll fall off. And this beach area is filled with them, so I'm gonna take a nice little path through, going straight through there. And then when we get to this dragon trainer, see the stairs in front of the dragon trainer, we're actually gonna line up with the stairs. Then we're gonna make a nice left between the stairs here and the tree. And it can be a little bit tricky to get up, but there we go, we got it. And we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna fall. And perfect, we did it. We are now able to get to Shaymin. So we're gonna jump on here, we're gonna surf. And now we are surfing back to where Shaymin is. And you can see where this rock is right here. This rock's a good indicator where Shaymin actually is. Of course, it's easier to do this on a bike, so I just recommend getting on your bike, hotkeying it before you get to this void area. And so we're just gonna bike all the way over to Shaymin. And Shaymin is a very cool Pokemon to get because 1, mythical grass type, 2, you can shiny hunt this Pokemon. And currently Shaymin is not available for trading in the game in any version of the game ever. So if you do get a shiny Shaymin, you know it's a legitimate shiny. So we're gonna approach our Shaymin and let's see if we can get a shiny here. That would be incredible. No way we get a shiny. So, all right, good IVs, of course, and there's Shaymin. So that's how you catch Shaymin in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. However, it's not a shiny, but if you do want to shiny hunt him, you can very easily reset the spawn here. All you have to do to restart the spawn is you just run away from Shaymin. And once you run away from Shaymin, you just gotta leave the flower paradise, go back. When you touch the sea break tile, just run back, Shaymin's here. And that is how you also shiny hunt Shaymin in 1.1.2. The process of getting to Shaymin is a lot harder than before, in my opinion. However, you know, overall, I'm just glad that we can do it and that everyone's allowed to get Shaymin now. I don't know if they'll patch something like this just because this is very obscure and hard to do. But that's how you catch Shaymin in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like the video. Catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a great one.